The News Hour Special Edition.
Hello and a very good evening to you. You're watching the News Hour Special Edition. I'm Pratibha Chandran. Thank you for joining us this Sunday evening. Well, viewers, it's the same story that repeats itself yet again. The leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, has often claimed that minorities are being targeted under Modi government, that they face persecution while the government remains a mute spectator. Now, there are voices from within the party that are exposing how Rahul Gandhi's Congress treats its own Muslim leaders. Former Congress leader Shakil Ahmed, who has been a union minister and the party's general secretary, calls Rahul Gandhi an insecure leader who promotes only yes men and feels uncomfortable in the presence of senior leaders who have a public standing. The former insider, who quit the party after Bihar Assembly elections last year, revealed that there is no internal democracy in the party and that Rahul's word is taken as the final word in the party.
डेमोक्रेसी नहीं है। कांग्रेस में राहुल गांधी जी ने आज की तारीख में जो बोल दिया वही कानून है, मुख्य कानून चल रहा है कांग्रेस में। जिस दिन से वो आए हैं उस दिन से उन्हें यूथ कांग्रेस और एनएसवाई को साथ रखा है। इसलिए रखा है कि ये जो पुराने सीनियर एस्टेब्लिश लोग हैं इनको निकालेंगे कांग्रेस से और उनसे रिप्लेस करेंगे यूथ कांग्रेस। और इसको जो राहुल के अलावा, राहुल गांधी के अलावा किसी को नहीं जानता है, कोई दिशा ही नहीं है। राहुल जी से ज्यादा इनसिक्योर लीडर, पॉलिटिशियन मैंने अपने लाइफ में नहीं देखा। दो तरह के लोग होते हैं, एक तो जो जिसको आप देहाती जबान में धरती पकड़ कह सकते हैं, जो इलाके में जिसका असर रसूख हो, और एक जो है जो शाइनिंग ब्राइट है, जो लोगों को अट्रैक्ट करता है। ऐसे दोनों लोगों को वो पसंद नहीं करते हैं।
Now, this stinging condemnation of Rahul and his style of functioning comes as the Congress suffered a big jolt in UP, where the former state minister Naseemuddin Siddiqui also quit the party, along with 72 of his supporters. A grassroots leader, Siddiqui was expelled from the BSP in 2017 for alleged anti-party activities and joined the Congress in February 2018. And his grouse was that he saw no role for himself in the Congress party and couldn't work at the ground level for 8 years. Another senior leader who too came to the Congress from the BSP has voiced deep concerns over the state of affairs. And Rashid Alvi, who feels that Muslim leaders are being taken for granted within the Congress party. Another senior leader of the party who said that the Congress party has neglected Muslim leaders and demanded that they should be given space.
वहाँ मेरे लिए काम नहीं था। मैं ग्रासरूट लेवल का आदमी हूँ। मुझे समझ में नहीं आया, 8 साल से मैं ज़मीन पे काम नहीं कर पाया, तो मैं ज़मीन पे काम करना चाहता हूँ, इसलिए मैंने कांग्रेस पार्टी छोड़ी है।
Yeah, definitely it is a matter of concern. Muslim leaders in Congress party, they have been resigning. Muslim leadership should also be given proper adjustment in the organization.
So this is what the senior leaders of the Congress party have said. Some have left the party, but there are others who are still with the party and are saying that the Congress party must introspect. But look at how the Congress party has responded. You have Manikim Tagore, senior leader of the party, who has gone on to call these leaders Jaychans, going on to say that welcome to the 2026 batch of Jaychans, going on to say that those who are criticizing the party are doing disservice to the Congress party. Let's open this up. Is the Congress party actually going to see a change now? Is it going to listen to the leaders in the party or not? Joining us in our studio, Shehzad Poonawalla, national spokesperson of the BJP. Thank you for joining us. R. Rajagopalan, senior journalist. Dr. Akashdeep Muni, political analyst. We also have Kamruzman Chaudhary, political analyst, and Asif Sohail, political analyst on the broadcast with us. Kamruzman ji, aapse shuruaat karte hain. For the Congress party, there have been multiple warnings. First one ignored, second ignored. अब तो वोट चोरी और जो इलेक्शन की बात हो रही है वो भी नहीं है। पार्टी के अंदर के जो नेता हैं वो खुद कह रहे हैं Muslims are being ignored, कि persecution जो है, जो Muslims की बातें नहीं सुनी जा रही हैं, that's happening within the Congress party. Do you expect the Congress party to look at the writing on the wall now?
Now, Pratibha, good evening. First and foremost, you must be very much clear that Congress party is the only party standing tall in India right now which does not play identity politics. Unlike the world's largest
तो जो
political
आइडेंटिटी
party,
पॉलिटिक्स अभी रेवंत रेड्डी ने कहा मुस्लिम्स मीन कांग्रेस और आप कह रहे हैं कि देयर इज नो आइडेंटिटी पॉलिटिक्स.
Pratibha, will you please have that much courtesy to make my opening point? You can rebut me. I know you have got a lot to say. But this is not a new point. You know, even in the 1970s, Congress was criticized for being for not appeasing, as per Shehzad would like to say, the Muslim population or the Muslim community. Even Muslims after 1977, Shehzad, I don't know whether he was in the kindergarten, the Samyukta Socialist Party and the Praja Socialist Party at that time. Muslims' votes definitively shifted at that time to these political parties, and now you see there are hundreds and hundreds of political parties in India which claim to be the saviors of the Muslim population. But only one political party, Congress, which has never played into the identity politics of the country. Unlike the other major political parties which say that we will do politics of 80-20, not even given a single ticket to the Muslims in the country. That apart, that's their politics, let them do it. But Congress vision is inclusive nationalism, not exclusionary majoritarianism. That must be very clear. We do not want to divide India by talking about inclusion.
Okay,
Inclusion
but I just
is
want
a
to ask
social-
you. I just want to ask you, Kamruzman ji, because these are Congress leaders themselves who have said it, and you can say some have exited the party, okay, but there are leaders like Rashid Alvi who are part of the party even now. Senior leaders in the party who say that the Muslim leaders are being ignored, they're not being given leadership roles within the Congress.
Why should the Muslim leaders be singled out? Why not other leaders? Listen, the politics does not depend on the identity of a particular person, of a particular leader. If he is capable enough, if he is in the grassroots level, he will rise in his ranks. It's not that I go and say to the party president, say, look, I'm a minority Muslim leader and I've got so much so in my constituency, please make me the president of the Pradesh Congress or make me the president. It doesn't happen like that.
Okay.
We have got a definitive system of the party's leadership to come up and rise to the top. It's
Okay.
not that, look at Khargeji, the president of the party. Where did he rise from? He rose from the grassroots level. Such a senior person. He's the party president right now.
Okay, so
There will be-
one
there
can't
will
be a leader with the
discussion.
party just because you're a Muslim. You're saying it is about merit. So Shehzad, it's about merit, which is why some leaders may be unhappy, but their leadership skills will be looked at, and only then will they be given power in the party.
Well, first of all, just to tell Kamru that I am a millennial and you're a boomer, so I wasn't even born in the year you referred to. Having said that, let me say that the Congress is tall in hypocrisy. The Congress party talks about democracy, but it does not allow talent or merit to coexist. We've heard that from Shakil Ahmed. We see what happens to Dr. Tharoor when he puts nation or party first above parivarik interest. We've seen that. Secondly, you talk about Muslims, but even in the case of Muslims, you speak about all these things about Islamophobia, about Muslims being targeted, maximum number of riots against Muslims under Congress's watch, maximum ghettoization of Muslims under Congress's watch. And what has the Muslim leadership of the Congress said? Whether it's Shakil Ahmed, whether it's Naseemuddin Siddiqui, whether it is Roshan Beg, whether it is leaders like Tariq Anwar who feel suffocated, and just not Muslim leaders. Even a leader like Channi who feels that there is no representation for Dalits in the Punjab Congress. All of them say that you use and throw. So Congress hates Hindus, which is evident from the statements they make against Hindus. They say Hindu terror, Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha is Nashgana, and they also use and throw Muslims, and that is what is evident today. Finally, let me just tell you that the Congress party is saying that it does not do identity politics. Just today, you have had Imran Masood say, Congress mazboot hogi to Musalman mazboot hoga. Congress means Muslims. Revant Reddy has said this. You all have allied with Jamaat in Kerala, with Muslim League in Kerala, with Furfura Sharif in West Bengal, with all these kinds of radical elements you support, and then you say you don't do identity politics. You want the Muslim vote, you don't want the Muslim voter. That is the truth of the situation, and therefore it is parties. By the way, the most interesting thing is, just the last statement, on Naseemuddin Siddiqui, Samajwadi Party, IP Singh has tweeted and said, हाँ कांग्रेस में मुसलमानों का सम्मान नहीं होता, आप हमारी पार्टी में आ जाइए. तो कमरू चौधरी, forget Shehzad Poonawalla and when he was born, please ask Mr. IP Singh who was born before you.
And it's not just Samajwadi Party, but Rashid Alvi has also said that if Muslim leadership is ignored within the Congress, then leaders like Owaisi will continue to emerge in the party. Dr. Akarshi Puni is also on the broadcast with us, and Kamruzman ji said that Congress doesn't believe in identity politics. Just because you're a Muslim leader, you can't be at the top or have leadership roles. There may be disgruntled leaders, but only based on merit does the party give leadership. How do you look at these statements? Not one, not two, multiple statements that have come in from the leaders who are saying that Muslims, the Congress party wants their votes, but when it comes to leadership, they're being sidelined. Dr. Akashdeep Puni?
Is this question to me?
Yes.
Okay, see, there are a number of things that BJP says about Muslims and Hindus, but we all should remember that the ideology of BJP is equal to the ideology of AIMIM, and as the ideology of RSS was equal to the ideology of Muslim League before independence. You remember the quotes of Bharatiya Janata Party and AIMIM, both are same. Just I'll give you some examples. Remember Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who said that there should be two nations of in India, and Hindus and Muslims cannot live together. Similar thing said by Savarkar in 1937, where he said that there is two nations in this country, they cannot live together. Congress does not believe in this. Congress believes in a secular country. Similarly, Yogi Adityanath says that the Hindus and Muslim cultures could never coexist. Ladies and gentlemen, yes. And same AIMIM says that there has to be Muslims and Hindus, they can never coexist. These two polarized parties have the same ideology. The ideology of AIMIM and Bharatiya Janata Party, the ideology is same.
Okay, so you're saying that the Congress is working for Muslims. My question is, why do leaders within the Congress party feel ignored? Why are the leaders within the Congress saying that you want votes of the Muslim community, but we are not given any role? Leaders from the party are saying that for 8 years I was not given any work, so I've decided to exit. There are leaders from Congress party who are saying that I couldn't even meet Rahul Gandhi, that his word is the final word. Nobody listens to anybody else.
Every political party leader who leaves the party has been speaking ill about the party to justify their leaving. Be it BJP, Congress or any party. Remember, Bharatiya Janata Party, when people like, there are a number of leaders who have left Bharatiya Janata Party and spoke. The IT cell head of Bharatiya Janata Party who founded the IT cell, when he left, he spoke that there has to be, there are only two.
And before that,
listen
both
to
of
me.
them are in our
Listen to
party.
me. No, listen to me. Yashwant Sinha, when he left the party, he said that there has been a centralized system of governance in the party, which is why the ideology has deferred. Remember the many Bengal leaders, Chandan Mitra. Do you remember Chandan Mitra, the MP of Bharatiya Janata Party? He left the party and spoke ill about Modi Shah.
Okay, but there are leaders who are within the party as well. And, if you give a list of the leaders who have left the BJP can also come back and say there are senior leaders like Himanta Biswa Sarma, Gulab Nabi Azad, Jyotiraditya Scindia. The list will go on within the Congress party as well, calling on the leadership failing and also saying that nothing is being done within the Congress. Asif Sohail ji, Rahul Gandhi कहते हैं वोट चोरी हो गई, वो कह रहे हैं कि लोग उनको वोट करते हैं लेकिन the Congress party is not coming to power. But you have leaders from the Congress party who are now pointing out these issues. क्या ऐसा चलेगा जब ऐसा कोई कांग्रेस लीडर आके कहते हैं कि पार्टी में है दिक्कत, चेंज चाहिए, तब पार्टी के नेता जैसे अभी माणिक्यम टेगोर जी हो गए, उनका रिस्पॉन्स बस यही आता है कि ये तो जयचंद है?
मैडम देखिए, राहुल गांधी को अकेले ब्लेम करना मैं समझता हूँ गलत है, क्योंकि मैं इनके साथ कई साल तक मैंने काम किया है। स्टूडेंट यूनियन NSUI से यूथ कांग्रेस से लेके मैंने 21 स्टेटों में इनके साथ हिंदुस्तान में काम किया। डिस्कवर इंडिया टूर में इनका कोऑर्डिनेशन मैंने देखा। इलेक्शन कमीशन में मैंने काम किया। मैडम देखिए, वो कैसे इंसान है हमें जानते हैं। राहुल गांधी अकेले है जो BJP RSS संघ परिवार के खिलाफ लड़ रहे हैं। कांग्रेस पार्टी नहीं लड़ रही है। वही दिक्कत है, मुसलमानों को कांग्रेस के जो कुछ लीडर्स है उनको सिर्फ वोट बैंक के लिए, बैनर बनने के लिए, नारों के लिए वो राहुल गांधी ने रिजेक्ट किया है। तो कई मुसलमान ने जो सो पीछे हटने की वजह वही है कि जो दूसरे लीडर्स है मुसलमानों के खिलाफ काम कर रहे हैं, राहुल गांधी नहीं कर रहे हैं। मैडम देखिए, उनको ब्लेम मत करिए, उनको ब्लैकमेलिंग किया जा रहा है। राहुल गांधी और प्रियंका गांधी एक सोच की लड़ाई लड़ रहे हैं हिंदुस्तान में, संविधान बचाने के लिए, मुल्क बचाने के लिए। पर ये जो लोग हैं, जो कुछ लोग हैं जो कांग्रेस पार्टी को खत्म करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, जो आरएसएस के लोग कांग्रेस के अंदर काम करे इतने साल तक। आप देखते हैं कई लोग कांग्रेस से निकलकर आरएसएस और बीजेपी में गए हैं।
तो कौन है ये लोग? राशिद अल्वी जी तो अभी भी कांग्रेस में हैं, वो तो कांग्रेस के सीनियर नेता हैं।
मैं वही बोल रहा हूं ना मैडम, इसको अब चाहिए कि कांग्रेस को राहुल गांधी को जो सो ये ऐसे लोगों को जो सो देखने की जरूरत है कि ऐसे लोगों को बाहर निकाले। वही वजह से हम भी पीछे हटने की वजह वही थी कांग्रेस पार्टी से। वही वजह से मैडम देखिए, जब संगठन में हमने अपना खून लगाया है, पसीना लगाया है, उम्र लगाई, मैडम 22 साल हमने कांग्रेस पार्टी को लगाई थी, वही वजह से हमने पीछे हटना पड़ा हमें। रीजन वही है ना मैडम। अगर ये बराबर इंसाफ करते थे पार्टी के लोग, एआईसीसी के हो या सीडब्ल्यूसी के हो, तो बराबर मुसलमान पूरे जुड़कर जो सो कांग्रेस को। मैडम देखिए, जमीन के ऊपर बूथ के अंदर अगर सिपाही मजबूत नहीं रहेगा तो ऊपर बैठेगा सिपे सालार या जो सो बादशाह, वो जंग नहीं लड़ पाएगा। जब तक अगर आप नीचे के लोगों को आप साथ में नहीं लेंगे, जब तक ये भाजपा और आरएसएस के खिलाफ की लड़ाई कमजोर होगी। आज राहुल गांधी को चाहिए वापस इसको रिवाइव करे, कैडर को देखे और कहां पे गलती हो रही है वो चीजों को।
लिटिल कंफ्यूज्ड क्योंकि आमिर सोहेल स्टार्टेड ऑफ बाय प्लेइंग ड्रॉ 4 एंड देन ही डिड रिवर्स उनो। तो ही इज एक्चुअली कंफर्म व्हाट इज रॉन्ग कि आप 22 साल लगा दिए फिर भी आपका टिश्यू पेपर की तरह यूज एंड थ्रो हो गया। कैसा लग रहा है आपको? दरी बिछाने का ही काम मिला। एनीवे, यही तो प्रॉब्लम है। अच्छा, नाउ आकाशदीप बीजेपी इक्वल टू AIMIM, बट यू टेक इक्वल टू AIMIM support in Jubilee Hills and in vice president election and in UPA too. Then he says RSS equal to Muslim League, but currently Muslim League is partnering with you in Kerala and is the same Muslim League of Jinnah, is the same foundation and origin. And by the way, सावरकर जी इतने ही बुरे थे तो वीर सावरकर जी को इंदिरा गांधी ने प्रेज किया था। तो आकाशदीप मुनी is having more intelligence than Indira Gandhi. I don't want to get into who started two nation theory, Syed Ahmad Khan, and how Congress accepted it and CWC accepted it. Forget all that. That's not the debate. The question is, and now Mr. Rajgopalan is left to speak, and I am personal bhuktbogi. The Congress is the most communal anti-Muslim party actually because it abuses Hindus. But for it, Congress party, Muslims are just use and throw. They say मुसलमान इधर अंदर आना भी मत, सिर्फ वोट देकर निकलो यहाँ से. And the only thing they give to मुसलमान is कि देखो वो RSS आ रहा है, देखो वो टीका लगाकर हिंदू आ रहा है, they will kill you, so I am your protector, but you live in the shawl, you live in the chawl, you will not get education. That is all they have done. सुहेल साहब, दिल पर हाथ रखो और बोलो क्या करती है कांग्रेस.
शहजाद, मैं आपको यही बोल रहा हूं, मुसलमानों को कोई इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकता. हम है तो हिंदुस्तान की सियासत है. अगर हम पलट जाएंगे तो हिंदुस्तान में सियासत खत्म हो जाएंगी. पहले ये समझने की कोशिश करिए आप. रहिए, देखिए बराबर होता है. देखिए, एक लीडर को पूरा एक हिंदुस्तान को चलाना है तो लीडर को एक साथ में जो लोग चाहिए, वो लोग उनके हिसाब से एक सिस्टम को चलाने की कोशिश करना चाहिए, ना बल्कि दूसरी माइंडसेट आइडियोलॉजी, आरएसएस की आइडियोलॉजी लगकर आप जो सो कांग्रेस में काम कर रहे हैं. आप बीजेपी की आइडियोलॉजी रखकर
तो आसिफ जी, ये तो कांग्रेस के नेता कह रहे हैं. ये कांग्रेस के जो नेता हैं, जो पार्टी में रह चुके हैं, अब तो आप इनको आरएसएस एजेंट भी नहीं कह सकते हैं. ये तो कई सालों से, डेकेड से हैं कांग्रेस पार्टी में. अब ये कहां से कोई आरएसएस एजेंट होंगे?
मैडम देखिए, आप राहुल गांधी, प्रियंका गांधी को हम ब्लेम करना गलत है. इसके अंदर उनको मौका देना.
तो ये उन्होंने कहा है कि कांग्रेस हाईकमांड से मिलना मुश्किल है. ये कांग्रेस के ही नेता कह रहे हैं. Let me bring in Mr. Rajagopalan. Mr. Rajagopalan, my apologies, but is this the problem with the Congress party, that when there are issues, when there are leaders who speak about change, there is nobody to listen? The only response that comes in that these are traitors, these are infiltrators who have come from the RSS, these are BJP agents, and then nobody is really going to look at a real change within the Congress, and the same story will repeat itself from Himanta Biswa Sarma, Jitin Prasada. We've seen it happen multiple times, and it's the same story repeating. Now Muslim leaders saying that there is no leadership role that is given to them in the party?
Pratibha, Ahmed Patel was very close to Rajiv Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi, everyone. His daughter and son, Faisal Ahmed and Mumtaz Patel, what did they say? Rashid Alvi, what is he saying? Shakir Ahmed, what is he saying? Muhammad Muhim from Orissa, what did he say? From the state where Mr. Akash Muni is coming from. Same thing, I tell you, the Congress leaders in G23, they throw Ghulam Nabi Azad. Much before that, I am the only one person in this panel who covered Congress from 1978. Not yesterday, today. 45 years I covered. I feel pity for the Congress leaders because voters are moving out of Congress in Maharashtra, Bihar, every state. In AIM is because of Rahul Gandhi's inefficiency. As per Mr. Shakir Ahmed, Rahul Gandhi is an insecure leader. Darpok, he mentioned in the interview to the agency. With this, I tell you, A.K. Anthony's report in 2014 September, after defeat of Congress, he mentioned, 18-page report, I have that report. He mentioned, do not appease majority community or do minority community. Congress is a tall organization. And where is A.K. Anthony? And where is A.K. Anthony's son? He is in BJP. So therefore, my understanding is, whatever Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been saying, Congress has become MMC, Muslim League Maoist Congress. So therefore, आपको पैर को नीचे जमीन फिसल रहा है, आपको नहीं पता लग रहा है. लेकिन राहुल गांधी went and hugged Mr. Prime Minister. मुकाबत की बात है. Let us have a conversation. Mr. Rahul Gandhi, please call all Muslim leaders. Have a conversation with them. Otherwise, in 2029, you will be let alone. No one will be with you. And you have to pack and go out of India. There is no other opportunity. Muslim leaders are being, subject to a kind of untouchables in Congress. That is why Muhammad Munim, Shakil Ahmed are coming out openly. You must hear them. Shakil Ahmed, I've known him not yesterday,
and
today.
Senior leaders of the party who have been with the party for decades together. Kamruzman ji, जब election हारते हैं तो आप कहते हैं कि it's not Rahul Gandhi's fault. He speaks about vote chori. That doesn't resonate. It doesn't get any dividends. Even then, Rahul Gandhi is not blamed. You have leaders who are exiting the party, naming Rahul Gandhi, saying we tried to speak to him, we're not able to. Even then, he is not blamed. Now you have on the issues of nationalism, senior leaders like Shashi Tharoor are saying, I've differed with the Congress, but it is on issues like Operation Sindoor for the nation, where I'm very clear, I'm going to keep the nation above any politics, above my party. And even then, Rahul Gandhi is not blamed. Where does it actually end? When does the accountability in the Congress begin?
Question. If you remember 2019 elections, after the results were declared, Rahul Gandhi very painfully made a statement. Rajgopalanji might remember also that I was not supported by my senior party leaders. That was one statement coming from a very painful statement coming from the leader of the party. The reason being, there are a lot of Jayachans within the party who did not want Rahul Gandhi to emerge as one of the tallest leaders of the Congress party. Because this is the only Congress party which gave scope to people like Shehzad Poonawalla, a Muslim, to fight for the post of the presidency of the AICs. Unlike in the BJP or other political parties where they are handpicked by the selected few. But remember one thing, Pratibha, we of course we need and we debate about representation in the governance, but the representation in the political party has to be absolutely on merit, but representation on governance has to be on social equality, social justice. But where does the present government of the Bharatiya Janata Party stand on social equality and justice? Where is the representation of the Muslims in governance, in the governments? Where is the political representation of the Muslims in their political party, the world's largest political party? No.
Okay, Shehzad wants to respond to that.
First of all, my dear Kamru ji, itna aap social justice, jitni abadi utna haq, started with Channi ji. Channi ji is in your party. He is a Dalit person from the CM of Punjab. He says there's no representation for us. ये बड़ी बड़ी बातें और ज्ञान और लेक्चर देंगे. वी हैव मेड ओबीसी प्राइम मिनिस्टर थर्ड टाइम ओवर. Whom are you giving lectures to, boss? And what about representation of Muslims? APJ अब्दुल कलाम को किसने राष्ट्रपति बनाया? उस्ताद बिस्मिल्लाह खान को किसने भारत रत्न दिया? सैयद अकबरुद्दीन को किसने बनाया एनवॉय? Who made Asif Ibrahim Intelligence Bureau Chief? Who is the one who sent the most backward communities into parliament from Jammu Kashmir, representing the Muslim community but also the backward communities? Who is the one who has made sure that Amar Akbar Anthony get toilet also and Nalka Jal also and Ayushman Bharat card also? What discrimination is there in governance? But I want to ask you now, Mr. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, after 1980s, after Antule, tell me one Muslim CM Congress has made apart from Jammu Kashmir, which is Muslim majority? एक नहीं है. 1982 के बाद आप लेक्चर किसको दे रहे हो? महाराष्ट्र, how many seats you gave to Muslims in Lok Sabha elections? How many seats you gave in Madhya Pradesh? How many you gave in Rajasthan? खुद का ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड तो देखो भाई. गुजरात में आफ्टर 1980s you have not given as much the population of Muslims is there in Gujarat. I suggest one more thing, Kabruji. Take it in positive spirit. Like Trump ji has formed board of peace, you form board of peace in Congress. Then you do peace between Shakil Ahmed and Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Vadra. Then you do board of peace between Sukhu ji and Pratibha ji, DK Shivakumar, Siddaramaiah, and you chair the board of peace and take entry fee of 5 rupees from each one. गुड आइडिया नो मिस्टर कमरू जी. आप बोर्ड ऑफ पीस बना दो क्योंकि पीसेस हो चुका है आपकी पार्टी का.
If I'm unmuted, can I speak?
नहीं कमरू जी, we can hear you.
नहीं, आप बोलो, आप ही बोलो.
Basically, you see, Shahzad's statement now speaks of arrogance like the same MIM girl who won her councillor seat in Mumbra. कैसा हराया?
लेकिन आपके पार्टी के लीडर्स कह रहे हैं कि अब तो AIMIM जैसी पार्टी आ जाएगी बीच में. Has it become, Dr. Akashdeep Muni, a place where Congress party is now rivaled by the AIMIM? You say that वो वोट कटर हैं, that's how the Congress party calls it, but now it's rivaling AIMIM.
प्रतिभा जी, बीजेपी की हालत क्या है हम सबको पता है. Arun Shourie, former union minister, described Modi's style as dictatorial and criticized the centralization of power. Raj Purohit, BJP MLA from Maharashtra, criticized Modi and BJP leadership for sidelining senior leaders. Remember late Satyapal Malik, who said Pulwama happened due to Modi government mistakes. Pradyut, a former BJP national executive member and founder of the BJP IT cell, quit, accusing Modi and Shah of arrogance and turning the BJP into a personality cult with excessive centralization. Ashish Deshmukh even wrote directly to Shah, criticizing Modi-Shah duo for prioritizing cronies. Modi has zero knowledge of macroeconomics. I am not saying this. Subramaniam Swamy, who is still in the party, is saying this. Modi saying it. We need a new leadership that can handle international relations better. Subramaniam Swamy of Bharatiya Janata Party says, what more examples do you need of a tattered mandate? Still, ये गवर्नेंस में है, फिर भी इतना क्रिटिसिज्म इनको मिल रहा है, फिर भी मीडिया उनको क्वेश्चन नहीं करता. पर कांग्रेस इज नॉट इन पावर. Still, Congress has that democratic setup where people can criticize it and still be in the party.
तो वो तो उड़ीसा में देख लिया. The democracy is such that after the criticism he was expelled from the party.
Who was expelled?
You don't know. Mohammad Mukim. He did not even criticize. He said Priyanka को बनाओ. He said Priyanka को बनाओ, पूरा बाहर कर दिया. Expelled without hearing him.
Listen to me.
ये ग्रोक में नहीं था ना. ग्रोक में नहीं था, बताओ. मुनि जी नहीं था ना ग्रोक में.
It's all about professionalism. If somebody devoid of professionalism,
करो तो प्रोफेशनलिज्म है. और यहाँ पर कार्रवाई नहीं होती किसी पे, पर वो अनडेमोक्रेटिक.
बहुत अच्छी तरह जानते हैं. वो जानते हैं इसके बारे में. प्रोफेशनलिज्म कांग्रेस में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट
इशू ऑफ प्रोफेशनलिज्म. मुनि जी, 95 इलेक्शन हारने के बाद कौन प्रोफेशनल पार्टी रखता है ऐसे नेता को? ये इफ अ क्लर्क मेक्स सो मेनी मिस्टेक्स विल किक आउट द क्लर्क. ये पार्टी का सीईओ बनकर बैठा है.
2004 से पहले कितने इलेक्शंस आपने जीते थे?
अच्छा,
तो हमारे नेता चेंज होते हैं, कोई बना नहीं रहता है.
अबाउट लॉसेस, आपने कहा प्रोफेशनलिज्म की बात की आपने. अभी वी सॉ जस्ट रिसेंटली 2 days ago Rahul Gandhi was in Kerala, senior leader of the party again, Shashi Tharoor. He's the face of Kerala Congress, and we saw how Rahul Gandhi behaved with him. No handshake, he didn't even acknowledge him at all. Is that another same story in the making, Asif ji? Senior leader of the party, very well-known face, Shashi Tharoor, और राहुल गांधी जी ने तो उनको एक्नॉलेज भी नहीं किया। तो इसी की बात तो कर रहे हैं। बाकी जो लीडर्स कह रहे हैं दैट राहुल गांधी हैज हिज ओन वे ऑफ डीलिंग विद थिंग्स, ही डज नॉट लिसन टू एनीबडी एल्स, वी आर सीइंग दैट प्ले आउट इन रियल टाइम इन केरला।
मैडम मैंने बोला है ना, ये गलत है आप ब्लेम करना। राहुल गांधी के साथ हमने काम किया है, वो कैसे इंसान है हम जानते हैं मैडम। देखिए हमने लाखों लोगों की
अब शशि तरूर जी भी राहुल गांधी का साथ नहीं दे रहे।
हिंदुस्तान के अंदर एक एक स्टेट में घूमकर, मेरी बात मैं बता रहा हूँ, मैं वो ही बोल रहा हूँ मैडम। देखिए वो हाथ पहले मिलाए होंगे बाद में मिलाएंगे, देखिए उससे कंसर्न नहीं है। देखिए वो एक लीडर है, एक पार्टी के लीडर है, एक लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन है। एक हिंदुस्तान आज उनको एज ए प्राइम मिनिस्टर की तरह देखना चाह रही है राहुल गांधी को। आप अगर एक छोटी बात को लेकर वो हाथ मिलाए, आप एक एजेंडा बना रहे, एक नैरेटिव बनाने की कोशिश की जा रही है।
ये की बात नहीं है, ये शशि तरूर जी फिर उसके बाद फिर पार्टी की जो मीटिंग थी वो भी उन्होंने नहीं अटेंड किया। इतनी छोटी बात होती तो वो अटेंड कर लेते।
मैडम देखिए आप मेजर देखिए मैडम, वो उनका इंटरनल मैटर है। आप मौजूदा मुद्दों पे बात करिए, हिंदुस्तान के तालीम पर बात करिए, अब आप महंगाई पे बात करिए, आप बीजेपी के जो एक तुगलक तरीके से काम किया जा रहा है तानाशाह का, उस पर बात करिए। आप इंटरनल क्या हो रहा है, वो उनकी पार्टी है, उन्हें जाने दीजिए ना मैडम। आप मैं बोल रहा हूं, मैं आप राहुल गांधी को ब्लेम नहीं कर सकते। उनके साथ में जो लोग हैं उनके ऊपर बराबर ब्लेम करना चाहिए। वो जो आरएसएस बीजेपी की माइंडसेट रखकर आज कांग्रेस को खत्म करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, इसलिए दूसरे पार्टी की तरफ लोग मुसलमान भी जाने की वजह वही है। एक वैक्यूम क्रिएट किया जा रहा है। जब दूसरे रीजनल पार्टीज बीच में आ रहे तो लोग अपना जो सो आप देखिए हमें हमारे एरिया के लोगों की मदद करने पे हमारी विचारधारा है, हमारे लोगों के डेवलपमेंट की है। तो आज ये पार्टी साथ नहीं दे रही है तो दूसरी पार्टी के साथ तो जाएंगे ना मैडम। देखिए उसमें गलत नहीं है, हमें हमारी आवाम को जवाब दे। देखिए पार्टी हमसे है, पार्टी से हम नहीं है। कांग्रेस से हो या कोई भी पार्टी रहने दो, या बीजेपी हो या आरएसएस रहने दो मैडम, आज जो जमीन पे काम करने वाले लोग हैं,
क्या आपको लगता है दैट कांग्रेस पार्टी इज बीइंग जस्ट टू मुस्लिम्स? क्योंकि वो एक तरफ कहते हैं कांग्रेस इक्वल टू मुस्लिम्स एंड इधर मुस्लिम लीडर्स आके कह रहे हैं दैट वी आर नॉट गेटिंग अ वॉइस विद इन द कांग्रेस।
मैडम मैं आपको वही बताने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं मैडम। देखिए आज आवाज वहां तक नहीं पहुंचने की वजह क्या है मैडम? देखिए ये जो बीच के इंचार्ज होते हैं वो एआईसीसी के रहने दो या सीडब्ल्यूसी के रहने दो, स्टेट लेवल के कमिटीज रहने दो, देखिए जो उनकी बात सुनते हैं उन्हीं को कमेटियों में लिया जाता है जो उनके खिलाफ है। देखिए मैडम बागी जो होते हैं ना मैडम, उन्हें बाजू रखा जाता है, हम जैसे लोगों को बागी माना जाता है। देखिए क्यों हम आवाम के मुद्दे उठाते हैं, हम जो सो कोई भेदभाव नहीं करते मजहब पे, हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई के साथ हम चलते हैं आखिरी सांस तक। मैं तो बराबर इस मुल्क के हर वो मजहब के साथ रहूंगा मैडम। पार्टी की अहमियत नहीं है, काम की अहमियत है, हम काम के साथ बराबर जुड़े हुए रहेंगे।
I'll come to you Shehzad in a moment. Rajagopalan ji, you wanted to come in here and respond?
I want to respond to him saying that why should Mr. Ghulam Nabi Azad was branded as a man? Because in the Rajya Sabha, Ghulam Nabi Azad, Ms. Narendra Modi wept. That is the reason why these people are saying. Now coming to the point, Akhilesh Yadav, in next 1 year he has to face the assembly election. 2 लड़के गए थे उत्तर प्रदेश में 2012 में, अभी 2027 में जाएगा नहीं जाएगा? Second thing, my point is triple talaq divided Indian Muslim women. Now the Shakil Ahmed and Mr. Rashid Alvi, Mumtaz Patel are all dividing the men voters of Muslim. OIC is being given a silver platter by the Rahul Gandhi's men to occupy the Congress voters. Therefore, Congress vote in 2029, I tell you, I covered the elections for at least from 1977 onwards. I get a feeling that in 2029 में कांग्रेस मर चुकी होगी, खत्म हो चुकी होगी, क्योंकि राहुल गांधी का ऐसे करना है, मुस्लिम को दरकिनारे करके, हिंदू को दरकिनारे करके ये जाट छोरे साथ में कांग्रेस को सौंपना चाहते हैं क्या?
Okay, Shehzad, I just want to bring in a point of Rashid Alvi as well, or the other Congress leaders as well, who have said that when Congress party works for Muslims, it is the BJP says that it's appeasement, which is why the Muslims are left with nowhere to go.
No. Congress doesn't work for Muslims. Please get that very clear. Congress works for Muslim Badkana. So they play emotional card like Aurangzeb is your idol, Tipu Sultan is your idol, strive for personal law, don't follow UCC, follow Sharia, don't to say Vande Mataram. Congress works for these reasons. Otherwise, Muslims in Bengal are in the worst condition and Muslims in Gujarat are the most prosperous. It is the BJP who works not for Muslims or Hindus but for Indians. So let's get that very clear. Secondly, Congress की स्थिति पता है क्या है? Congress is like ना माया मिली ना राम, so it is neither ना मुसलमान मिला ना हिंदू. हिंदू को गाली देते हैं, मुसलमान को केवल use and throw करते. But I have two small points. Mr. Sohail, have you heard of Shah Rashid Ahmad Qadri? I'll tell you who he is. He is a Bidri craftsman from Karnataka. In 2023, he got the Padma Award. Guessed by whom? Modi government. When he got it, you know what he said? मुझे कभी उम्मीद नहीं थी कि मोदी सरकार देगी, पर मोदी सरकार ने दिया और कांग्रेस ने केवल जिल्लत दी. कांग्रेस ने किसी का सम्मान नहीं किया. एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम के खिलाफ थे, उस्ताद बिस्मिल्लाह खान के खिलाफ थे, उस्मान के खिलाफ थे, सिर्फ औरंगजेब के साथ है. एंड फाइनली आईपी सिंह इज सेइंग टू नसीमुद्दीन सिद्दीकी, सर प्लीज कम टू आवर पार्टी, कांग्रेस इज नॉट a proper Muslim party, is not supporting Muslims. So what do you want to say? Even SP is IP Singh is RSS agent. बोल दो, अब वो भी आरएसएस एजेंट है. बोलो कमरू जी, बोल दो आप, आरएसएस एजेंट है आईपी सिंह.
उठा रहे हो ना, वो आपका पार्टी का डीएनए है, वो आपका मजबूरी आप उठाओगे, क्योंकि आप हिंदू मुसलमान का बात नहीं करोगे तो आपका पार्टी का
आप मुसलमान ही करता है ना.
नहीं, हम ना तो मुसलमान का पार्टी,
आप सिर्फ मुसलमान करता है, हम हिंदू मुसलमान करता है.
नहीं भाई,
हम हिंदुओं का बोलता है तो आपका पेट में दर्द होता है.
तो Dr. Akashdeep Muni, for the Congress, very realistically, let's talk about what are the options for the Congress party. We've spoken about whether there will be a revival in the Congress or not. The way things are going, even minority votes, do you see that veering away from the Congress party because there are other options available? Because there is an AIMIM, leaders from within the Congress are saying that we are not getting any leadership roles here, and this is why AIMIM is getting a boost. So is this an admission by the Congress, and is very clearly the minority vote also going to shift away from the Congress party? Is that what we are going to see in the coming days?
The AIMIM is a party, is a C team of BJP. They are vote katua parties. They are pulled in to cut votes of Muslims every time. Tell me, how many MPs do AIMIM have? And how many MPs do Congress have? There is no comparison. So comparing AIMIM to Congress, there is no comparison. Yes, they are a party of BJP. Shehzad Poonawalla is a very good friends of AIMIM leaders. That's great. Fabulous for them. Otherwise, ED would have raided AIMIM. Why ED is not raiding them? Because they are a party. भाई उनको यूपी भी लड़ाना है.
किधर जा रहे हो?
But one important factor I want to tell you, that India's DNA is Congress DNA. India is secular by birth.
India's DNA is Congress.
India is not.
कितना साल हुआ? India is 5,000 years old. क्या बकवास करते हैं आप? India's DNA is Congress's DNA. भारत 5,000 वर्षों से है भाई. ये कांग्रेस कब की आई है? ये कांग्रेस आई बनी है ये 67 में.
Don't interrupt me.
How can you say India's DNA is Congress's DNA? What gives you the right to say all this?
तो पाकिस्तान बन जाता, बांग्लादेश बन जाता, श्रीलंका बन जाता.
अरे आपने बनाया पाकिस्तान भारत का हिस्सा.
India is the only secular country. You go till Mediterranean Sea. आप मेडिटेरियन सी तक जाइए, एक कंट्री मुझे बताइए जो इंडिया की तरह है, जो इंडिया की तरह सेक्युलर है. एक कंट्री नहीं है भाई.
Not because of you.
This is the only country which is India is secular and Congress is secular, and BJP is communal.
अच्छा.
They are winning elections because of the certain thing, because उनके हाथ में इलेक्शन कमीशन है, ED है, CBI है.
अच्छा.
और CBI को केश पैरस से निकाल दीजिए, उसके बाद
Can I respond?
Okay, yes.
ये शाम को डिबेट में बैठने से पहले डिल्यूजन की जो दवाई खाते वो खा के नहीं आए थे क्या? आज इंडिया का डीएनए इज कांग्रेस डीएनए. ये कांग्रेस 50 साल पहले भी नहीं बनी और आप इंडिया के डीएनए से उसको कंपेयर करें. कुछ शर्म वरम आती है कि नहीं आपको? और आप बोल रहे ओवैसी मेरा दोस्त है. ये देखो रेवंत रेड्डी, ओवैसी इज मसाया ऑफ पुअर. जुबली हिल में हाथ पकड़ के नाच रहे थे उसके साथ. क्यों नीचे मत देखो, अब ऊपर देख के जवाब दो. और देखो ऐसा है प्रतिभा जी, व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम? इफ यू हैव फेक नाइकी और रियल नाइकी, विच वन विल यू वेयर? रियल नाइकी ना. अब मुसलमानों को रियल मिल गया, इनको बोले कांग्रेस क्या चाहिए? अभी ओवैसी इज रियल डील, कांग्रेस नकली. तो कांग्रेस को मारो गोली, असली जो शरिया लाएगा वो उसके साथ जाएंगे. तो हो गया बस. अब दे हैव गॉट ओरिजिनल, तो क्यों जेरॉक्स कॉपी से काम चलाएंगे? कांग्रेस को अभी देखना 6 महीने बाद कमरू विल आल्सो बी इन ओवैसीज पार्टी. I am writing and giving to you. In 6 months from now, you see he will be in Oasis party.
Kamruzman
आपका
ji
डीएनए
is
क्या है हमको नहीं मालूम है, बट मेरा चमड़ा बहुत मोटा है, ठीक है ना. माय ग्रैंडफादर वाज विद द कांग्रेस पार्टी सिंस जवाहरलाल नेहरू डेज. ओके, मेरा गिरगिट का जैसा रंग नहीं बदलता है. हम जहां पे हैं
आपने
वहीं
भी
पे
बदलाव
रहेंगे.
देखा होगा कांग्रेस पार्टी में. तो कमरुजमान जी मैं आपसे ही पूछ लेती हूँ कि क्या आपको लगता है that the Congress party is betraying Muslims when leaders of the party are saying, or are you saying again the same thing कि these are just a few Jaychans, Congress party is doing everything right? There must be something wrong if the voters are not voting for the Congress party, if leaders within the party are upset with the party, if their narrative is not working on ground. There must be something wrong.
Pratibha, one thing you understand, in 2019 we got 54 Lok Sabha seats. In 2024 we came down to 100 Lok Sabha seats. The vote share increased. It is still the party that has got more than 20% plus votes in India. Now you say that whether one particular community votes for the Congress or not. एक हाथ में आप बोलते हो कि मुसलमानों का पार्टी कांग्रेस, एक हाथ में बोलते हो कि आप मुसलमानों का दुश्मन है कांग्रेस पार्टी. अरे आप ये तो साफ साफ बोल दो कि कांग्रेस पार्टी ना तो हिंदुओं का पार्टी, ना मुसलमानों का पार्टी, और ना ही किसी और जात का पार्टी है. ये हिंदुस्तानियों का पार्टी है और हिंदुस्तानियों का पार्टी रहेगा. अगर असम का चीफ मिनिस्टर बोल सकते हैं हिमंता बिश्व शर्मा कि हम भैया मुस्लिम बहुल इलाका में अपना बीजेपी का कैंडिडेट देंगे ही नहीं, हमको मियां वोट चाहिए ही नहीं, तो इस तरह से कम्युनल जो है बातें सिर्फ भाजपा के पास.
Okay, Rajgopalan ji, on a very serious note, for the Congress party, the voters have given their answer, and Rahul Gandhi's answer to that is very clear. He says that it is vote chore. Now, when leaders from within the party are saying, well, it's the same, and it's not just about Muslim leaders. We spoke about Charanjit Singh Channi, who says that Dalit leaders are also being sidelined. You have a senior leader like Shashi Tharoor, who is also very clearly being sidelined, not very happy with the functioning of the Congress party. So, when will the Congress party look within?
It's very difficult to predict Mr. Rahul Gandhi because tomorrow morning he will leave for Vietnam. My understanding is the ticking bomb is Charanjit Singh Channi. You wait and watch. Rahul Gandhi said about hydrogen bomb, atom bomb. But the ticking bomb of OBC, Muslims, all of them are leaving Congress. What is the answer by Mr. Rahul Gandhi? Priyanka Gandhi is in USA. Rahul Gandhi going in foreign country. And how many times Mr. Kamarudin met Rahul Gandhi? Let him say openly on open television. Tell me, Kamarudin, how many times you met Rahul Gandhi? The other gentleman who is talking Asif, how many times you met Rahul Gandhi? Tell me. No one is meeting Rahul Gandhi, and he is betting on Twitter, Facebook. Is it Congress? That is what Ghulam Nabi Azad said. Congress is not Twitter. Twitter is not Congress. And Munim is saying about Congress. What is that? Till yesterday he was with Aam Aadmi Party. Today he is joining Congress. Therefore, Congress is reduced to zero. In my perception, I covered Congress Party for 45 years. Today, I would like to say that after 2029, if Congress is not getting 50 seats, Congress will be dead in Indian politics.
Okay, all right. So if the Congress Party doesn't look within, I want closing words from Shehzad as well. On what next? Is this like the Congress Party believes some agents of the BJP or the RSS or leaders who are disgruntled, who didn't get leadership because they don't have the merit for it or they don't deserve it?
No, if they are BJP RSS agents, then kick them out of the Congress now if you have identified them. If Kamruji and others can identify them, they should remove them.
रेस का घोड़ा और शादी का घोड़ा तो बोला था राहुल
नहीं, पर लंगड़ा घोड़ा कौन है? ये 95 चुनाव हराने वाला लंगड़ा घोड़ा कौन सा है जो दूसरी दिशा में भागता है? तो फर्स्ट टू आइडेंटिफाई दैट, देन सी द कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन. कमरू से 54 से 99 हुआ, फिर भी वोट चोरी चिल्ला रहे. अच्छा, सी लास्ट हेल्थ से इन द भाषा ऑफ जेनजी, सर बूमर को नहीं समझ में आएगा, कमरू जी आपको नहीं समझ में आएगा. कांग्रेस इज इन सिचुएशनशिप विद थरूर जी. ये क्लैरिफाई कर दो. कम इनटू कमिटेड रिलेशनशिप विद योर ओन एमपीज. ये सिचुएशनशिप कब तक चलाएंगे आप? थरूर ने सिर्फ ऑपरेशन सिंदूर पे स्टैंड दिया तो यू ऑल हैव ह्यूमिलिएटेड हिम, एंड कमरू जी यू आल्सो नो दिस.
Okay, all right. Let's see what happens in the coming days. There are leaders from within the party who have made these statements. Rashid Alvi, we have Charanjit Channi as well who has said it. Let's see if the Congress party is going to look within and is going to bring in the changes or not. We'll have to leave it at that. I'm thanking Shehzad, Rajgopalan ji, Dr. Akashdeep Muni, Kamruzman Chaudhary ji and Asif Sohail for joining us on the broadcast. Quick break. We'll be right back.